Hey, what's up everyone? It's Michael from the Action Figure Cave, and today's video was supposed to be a Hot Toys unboxing video, but I kind of changed my mind at the last minute, and today's video we are going to show you an update on our Black Series display. We're just going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek. We're nowhere near done with the display, but just want to show you guys what I'm working on, and so don't go anywhere. This is all coming up on the next Action Figure Cave video. Alright guys, so let's go to the display case and take a look what's going on. Okay, so here it is, but it's looking empty, so what's going on? I mean, the last time I did a video, this was pretty full. So let's take a closer look and I'll give you guys some info what's going on with this case. Okay, so here is the top of the display case, and I only have one row filled up here. And like I said, there's no figures on top, and the rest of the display case is empty. And the reason for that is, since I did a video on my display case a few months ago, we probably added like 50 plus figures. So the challenge is going to be to get all of these figures. This is my entire Black Series loose collection. There's some figures here in the box that haven't been opened yet, or just were put back in the box for whatever reason. So anyway, I gotta get all these figures in this display case. So it's going to be a challenge, and the reason for that is because I do like to space the figures out a little bit, like I have here. I have them, spaced out so I could put them in poses. Except for this Django right here, looks like he had one too many. It's like he's ready to fall over. So anyway, so I definitely want to keep them spaced out. Another problem is, so this display case is actually pretty cool. I got it a very long time ago at a furniture store. I was going out of business. It's definitely all glass, so it makes it look good, and there's definitely really cool lighting in it. But the problem is the door is on the side. So you have a door here and a door on the bottom on both sides, and the problem is there's not much room to get my hand in there. So it's very hard to get the figures, especially when you have them displayed in the front and you gotta like put them in the back, and it's hard to reach. It's hard to get my hand into the middle, so it's definitely a little bit of a challenge. It'd be a lot better if there was doors in the front that open instead of the side. This would be a lot more easier task. So definitely gets annoying, but I do have some help. So one of the things that I use to help display the figures is these display stands right here. Probably the number one question I get in the comments below, besides my age and if I'm single or not, just kidding, no one asks me those questions, is a question about these stands. So everyone asks me, where did you get those stands from for the Black Series figure? So let's go over it quickly. So I'm going to take one out here. And so anyway, this stand here is actually not for the Black Series figures. It's for the 3 3/4 Kenner figures. And those figures had large peg holes in the bottom of their shoes. So it's easier to use these stands for Black Series for that reason. So the bigger peg holes go into the 6-inch Black Series. Pretty good. I mean, they don't work with every single figure, as you can see right here. And you can see how I'm using them. I kind of put the stand in the back, and all of these figures work pretty well, except for, in this case here, Count Dooku right here. His hole on his heel is way too small to put on to use these stands for. So, like I said, not all these figures work, but it works for most of them, and it's definitely a great way to display your figures without them all toppling over every 5 seconds, because I would not be able to deal with that, especially in this case. The other thing I use is the risers in the back here. These are good, obviously to have a back row and be able to see them instead of put them directly in the back. So I got both these stands and risers from a place called Collecting Warehouse. I've mentioned it before, but I will this time put a link in the description. There's 2 of these items right here, so you guys, if you guys are interested, you could check that out. So I'm actually waiting on 2 more of these risers and a few more of these stands to finish the display off. As you see right down here in the bottom shelf here, I need to add 2 risers in there, and then, like I said, more display stands to finish the display up. They should be coming sometime this week, hopefully. So basically what I'm going to do is display the figures. I think what I'm going to do is kind of go on the top shelf here, go from episode 1 to episode 2 to the Clone Wars to episode 3 and so on, and kind of have the original trilogy in the middle, with Mandalorian, and then the sequel trilogy in the bottom. So that's kind of my plan. I'm not sure how it's going to work because there's a lot of figures. Like I said, right here is wow. So it's definitely going to be a challenge. But you know, just to go over quickly what figures I have so far up in the stand, we have some of the Clone Wars figures. These two figures right here. These came out in the Walmart exclusive. So these are the Clone Wars figures, and there's a Clone Trooper, and then there's that really awesome Ahsoka figure that came in that same wave, and then some Cad Bane and some Attack of the Clones figures. So probably on the shelf on top, I'll probably have some of the Phantom Menace figures like Darth Maul and Obi-Wan, and then some more Attack of the Clones figures on top there, and then Revenge of the Sith, and then Han Solo, and so on. So that's my plan, like I said. So anyway, I really hope I get this video up next week, so I'm gonna kind of work on putting them up this week. All right, so just a little sneak peek at our Black Series display. I hope to get the whole display done by next weekend so we can do a video. Like I said earlier, I'm waiting for 2 of the risers and more of those display stands. And then plus I'm gonna obviously repose some of these figures and start stacking them in, and hopefully they don't fall. That's why I use the display stand, because I don't wanna stack all these figures in and then have a, you know, avalanche. So anyway, so, you know, of course my figures, I'm able to do that for next weekend. Anyway, guys, if you're new here or if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We do a lot of fun stuff on this channel. We obviously do display tours and a lot of toy hunting and a lot of contests. So definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button below and like this video. The next video is probably definitely gonna be this Hot Toys figure that I'm supposed to unbox. I've been waiting a long time for this figure, and I'm really excited to get it out in front of the camera. So that's probably gonna be our next video. Not sure if there's gonna be another video between that one and our, you know, full display case walkthrough on the Black Series. So there might be a video between that. I'm not really sure. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this type of video. Have a great rest of the weekend. Stay safe and go get yourself some action figures.